What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Davey, and if you've never been to this channel, well then subscribe. And if you think I'm attractive, then subscribe. And if you think I'm just a cool person, or you just stumble upon this video, subscribe again. Yeah. In this video, we're gonna talk about shy people problems and how they suck and how we relate to them and how we deal with them every day and part of our everyday lives. Something you guys may not know about me is that I am an extremely awkwardly shy person, and I go through these problems every day. It's part of my life. I'm used to it. Still sucks. Okay, let's quickly jump into the topic. Here are 10 problems that only shy people will understand. Problem number 1. Having to rehearse exactly what you're going to say before you even say it because you're scared of saying something stupid or sounding stupid. I do this every day and every moment and like so many times. I do it when I'm gonna go to a restaurant. I do it before I speak to someone I don't know. Of course, I don't do it to people I know, like friends and family, because I feel comfortable just talking to them and just thinking right on the spot what I'm gonna say. But if I'm gonna talk to someone I don't know, then of course I have to do that because I don't want to look dumb because I care what people think. Hey, like that song, my name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Mine is not Blurry Face, but if my face was blurry, then I wouldn't be embarrassed because then nobody would be able to see my face. Then I wouldn't care what people think. I rehearse everything before I say it. Even when I'm gonna get like an order from like McDonald's or some restaurant, I always think in my head, okay, Davey, what are you gonna order? You're gonna order number 1. You don't want no mustard, no pickles. Okay, go up. And then I go up and order. I want a number 1 with no onions and no pickles. And then when you finally get your order, it's messed up, and now you gotta go tell the cashier that they messed up your order, and since you're a shy person, you don't wanna go ask. Problem number 2. Feeling like all eyes are on you. And no, I'm not talking about everybody taking their eye out of their face and then putting them all over you. Actually, that'd be kind of scary, but then again, that'd be pretty cool, but then it'd be kind of nasty. Whatever, I'm getting off talking. Let me give you a wisp of how I deal with this every day. I'll be taking a test in class, and then I'll be finished, and then all I have to do is go turn it in, right? Well, it's not that easy for me because I don't want to stand up and have everybody look at me and walk up to the teacher and just leave my test, right? So what do? I wait for someone else to get up so I can get up at the same time as them so that when I walk up and he walks up, we turn in the test at the same time, and so that everybody's eyes are not just on me, but they're on the other person, so that way I don't feel alone when I'm walking up there and I don't feel so exposed in front of everybody. Number 3. Preparing for your name to be called out when your teacher's about to give attendance or when she or he is giving attendance. I go through this one like 6 times a day because I have 6 classes and they all give out attendance and we all have to say here, and I'm always scared that I'm gonna say something wrong, like I'm gonna be like here, like a squeaky ass voice, or I'm gonna like miss my chance to say my name or to call or say here to my name, and then I hear people say present or what's up or I'm here. I like the teachers that just look up and see if you're here and all you have to do is raise your hand. I like those teachers because you don't gotta say here, but for me and all my classes I have to say here, and I always have to prepare before I say it so that I don't sound weird or dumb when I say it because I care what people think, like that song. Number 4. When someone you don't know tries to make small talk with you. So you're about to pay for something, right, at the store, and you buy some Doritos and you put them on there and you throw in some toilet paper too, and that's all you have, and the person or cashier tells you, oh, I see you're buying some toilet paper. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, what brand is this? And I'll be like, I don't know, I like the brand, blah blah so and so brand. Oh yeah, well yeah, I don't really care. I just go for the cheap one. And then it gets awkward because then who talks about toilet paper? Small talk conversations are so pointless and just, I guess, to break the ice or just so that it's not awkward, but it still ends up being awkward anyway. Problem number 5, assign groups. Okay, so you're in class and they assign a group project, and now the teacher assigns a group, and now you gotta work together with that or the group you were assigned with, right? That is gonna be awkward because if you're a shy person, you don't know any other people, and if you're lucky, then you'll know someone, but you won't talk to them as easily because there'll be other people in that group, right? Oh, but then if the teacher doesn't assign groups and you have to choose your group and you don't know anybody in the class, then you have to get up immediately and start choosing the person you are gonna work with, even though it's really painful to just choose a person because you know absolutely no one, and you prefer a teacher assigning a group because you don't want to go up to someone and say, oh, can I work with you, and have them painfully or like feel sorry for you or don't want to feel bad, so they say yes even though they don't want to, or feel even more horrible when someone actually tells you, no, I'm gonna work with someone, or no, I don't want to work with you, even though working in a group is really bad because then you feel uncomfortable there, just standing there, like a dumbass, not saying anything because you don't know anybody, and now they all think you're weird, or they think you're better than them, or they think that you're better than them. Number 6. Seeing someone in public that you sort of know, but not really know, but just know, and because you have them in a class, but you don't really talk to them, and you're trying to avoid them. This one I don't really go through a lot, but when I do, it's like, oh no, it's Jenna from math class, hide. You see someone in public, and now you gotta hide because probably you look like shit, and you don't want them to think that you look like shit, even though you probably do look like shit, but you don't want them to see you look even more like shit, Or you just don't want to start a conversation, or you just don't want them to see you or talk to you or anything, so you hide from them. And then when you do see them, you're like, oh, hi, and they're like, oh, hi, did you do the homework? And you're like, yeah, and it's a conversation where you just nod your head yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. And maybe throw in a couple little words, but it ends up being awkward, and then you guys just end up saying, okay, see ya. Problem number 7. When a salesperson at a store walks up to you and asks you if you need any help. First of all, they always do this to me when I haven't even stepped foot into the store. Man, just let me see your clothes first before you even ask me. And then when I do need help, they're nowhere to be found. And then when you do, you don't want to bother them because you care too much what people think or what they're going through. So you don't want to bother them. So you're like, oh man, they're helping another customer, so I'll just wait till they're like free. But yeah, these people are so annoying because they're basically sniffing your ass throughout the whole store. I know they don't want to talk to you as much as you don't want to talk to them, but it's their job to do it. So it probably sucks for them too. So they go up to you and they're like, hey, need any help with anything? And you're like, oh no, I'm fine. I don't need anything right now. I'm just, browsing around. And then they talk to you for like 2 more minutes, telling you about their specials and all their cool stuff and what they recommend for you, and so then you feel like you don't want to be there anymore and you just want to leave. Problem number 8. When someone you don't know asks you, why are you so quiet? Why don't you just slap me in the face? Why don't you? That is like the worst thing you can say to someone that's really quiet and really shy. You see us feeling very uncomfortable, and then you go ahead and throw that at us and make us feel even more worthless and more like a piece of shit than we already feel. People will ask, why are you so quiet? Why are you so serious? You never talk. What, cats cut your tongue? What's wrong with you? Slap, 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 slap. Those are all slap in the faces, and they're very offensive, and they're very annoying, and they're very embarrassing, even because we're trying to be a shadow and you're noticing us shadows just standing there. And we do want to be noticed, but not like that. Problem number 9. Trying to make eye contact with people. I go through this one all the time. My teacher will be giving a lecture and he'll be scattering his eyes all over the class, and then I'm just facing him, paying attention, and he'll randomly just look at me, and I'm like, oh no, he's looking at me, so I think to myself, you know what, Davey, you're gonna look at him, and he's gonna look at you, and you're gonna look at him, he's gonna look at you, and you're gonna make eye contact, even though he's not even looking at me for 10 seconds. I'm right there battling him, staring contest, looking at him, and then I end up losing, and I'm like, oh, look away, and then I look away, and then I look back to see if he's still looking at me, and he's still looking at me, so I look away, and I pretend like I'm looking at the board or something that he has on the board. Problem number 10, public speaking. What do I say? Who likes public speaking? Presentations, all of this. Public speaking is my worst nightmare. I have 2 presentations due in 2 weeks. I can't even sleep because I keep thinking about it and how I'm gonna choke up there or stutter, or how many times I'm going to stutter, or if I'm gonna remember what I'm gonna say, and because I'm gonna be so nervous. Outgoing people, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you don't care what people think when you're up there, or have all those people looking at you. I don't know how you do it. I wanna know how you do it. I wanna know your technique. Where do you get your water? Where do you buy your food? What are you doing? You gotta tell me your secret. What potion do you take? Because I'm not an outgoing person. But anyways, we're at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. My name is Davey RZ. Leave a comment down below writing down if you're a nervous person or you have some shy people problems. Comment down below what are your shy people problems. Maybe I'll make a video of what you leave, or what questions you leave down at the bottom in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, or you liked it, or you just thought I was a cool person. So have a great day, fight through everyday struggles, stay positive, and everything will be great. Subscribe again and stuff, and yeah, and that's it for today's video. Bam!